Investigating the wonderful world of numbers. Purple is not my favorite color. The only thing worse than purple would be
pink.
Packers green and yellow.
Yeah.
Right. First things first. Write this down here. Number line. Now that you're sixth graders, we can go a little more depth into numbers here. A number line. Let's start at 0 and write these down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number lines go on forever in that direction. We have such things that are called counting numbers. So we've got some definitions here just to get you in the thing here. What is a counting number? Well, it's pretty easy to think about what counting numbers are. When your parents were teaching you to count, which wasn't really all that long ago, maybe some 8, 9 years ago, how did they start? Maybe you can still hear them saying it. They would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting numbers start at 1 and they go forever to the right. Maybe your parents were overachievers and they taught you to count to 100.
Yeah.
They go on forever, starting at 1, going on forever. Okay, that's counting numbers. Not to be mistaken with another definition here, which is the whole numbers. Now notice, counting numbers, there's no fractions, no decimals. Life was easy when you were a child. You didn't have to worry about halves and tenths and 7/8 and 0.042s or whatever. Whole numbers are the exact same thing as counting numbers. Same as counting numbers, except you add the number 0 to it. So really, whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, going on forever that way. Which kind of makes sense. If you're just a little baby, or a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, and your parents are trying to teach you to count, 0 is not an easy thing for you to teach somebody, because when you're a kid, you can see the apples, and you go 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apples, or the blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. But just to start off and say 0 blocks, it's really hard to do, because you say there's 0, and somebody will look at you and go, what's 0? There's nothing there. So whole numbers start at 0 and go forever that way. Now, for the more fun and exciting stuff, then we have what are called the negative numbers. Okay, and the negative numbers are the part you don't see on this line. Just like a number line goes forever to the right, it also goes forever to the left. And those are the negative numbers. These are all the negative numbers. And you have to think a little bit about negative numbers. They're a little sometimes harder to grasp. For the simple reason that is, I guess, money is maybe the best way to think about negative numbers. If you owe somebody money, that would be like negative. Okay? If you owe somebody $5, that would be like -5. And the thing to think about with this is if you're comparing these two numbers, if you're comparing -5 to 0, you have to think a little bit backwards in the sense that, is it better, do you have more money if you owe somebody nothing, or do you have more money if you owe them $5? The number 0 is bigger than -5 because -5 means you're actually in the hole or you owe somebody. Okay, so it's kind of something you have to kind of think about a little bit when you talk about negative numbers. Maybe on this little thing. They will ask you here to compare some numbers. Colin, am I going to be competing with you this whole class period?
Yeah.
Is there at some point when your words will run out? I'm waiting for that one. Let's look at this comparison here. 8 divided by 4 times 2 compared to 8 divided by 4 times 2. Put the parenthesis here. Remember, when you come across this, you must think in terms of order of operations. We talked about, I believe, did we not? When you do this side, and by the way, if this problem comes up, Colton, do you need something back there? So who's distracting you back there? Sam or Max? What's going on over here? Max, what are you doing? Colton has to look back there. Nothing? When this problem comes up like in this book, you need to write the problem down just like this and actually figure it out. Remember, this is division, multiplication. They are on the same level of order of operations. You have to do it from left to right. You cannot do 4 times 2 is 8 and then 8 divided by 8 is 1. You have to go like this. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and then 2 times 2 is 4. That's what the left side would give you. Now on the other side, you do the 4 times 2 first, because it's in parentheses, and parentheses get done really before anything else. It's a grouping symbol. 4 times 2 is 8, and then 8 divided by 8 is 1. And then once you get it simplified, then you can say which one is which over there. And the alligator is a big one. Make sure that you're showing that work. A lot of times they get stuff like this. 1 plus 1 plus 1 compared to 1 times 1 times 1 is equal, either given that's equal or this side is greater than that. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1. So be careful. The book likes to trick you if at all possible, just because